So welcome back to my channel. I'm Matthew AV, and this is my channel. First thing I want to say, please like, share and subscribe and pass this on to somebody who may need my assistance. So today I'm going to speak about those little subtle signs that you think they may be cheating. Now, I'm not talking about the big burning bushes, and I'm not talking about catching them on texts, catching them in bed with somebody, or seeing them at a restaurant or at a party. I'm talking about the little subtle signs that can lead you down the right garden path to find out if that individual's cheating on you. Stay tuned, and I'll see you after these. Artlist.io. So, one of the obvious signs is that, you know, you may feel off with the individual. Now, I'm going to use a bit of the law of attraction here in order to, when you feel these energies, or you feel that your energy is off with the individual, that you then use the law of attraction not to make them suffer, but to help you understand that you're not going crazy. Now, one of the subtle signs is that your energy just feels off. When you're with them, something don't feel right. Your gut saying to you, they acting kind of distant, shady, a bit not right. Now, you know your partner, yeah? Whether you've been with them 6 months, years, or 15 years, you know them better than anybody else. So if you're getting those subtle feelings, then you're not going crazy. There is something there. For example, the subtle feelings is that you feel like they're not giving the right cuddles. They feel very off when you get close to them. They feel like the body language. The body is an important aspect of finding out if the other person is cheating, because the distance between you and the individual, no one likes to be in their space. So if you're always in their space normally, and they kind of move over to you, or they start acting differently, then there's a good sign that that person is going, or potentially has somebody else in their mind. So one of them is showing that you sense clues. Now, again, as I said earlier, you may not have the burning bushes, the obvious signs. These are the little signs. The little distances, for example, coming back late from work constantly when you know they haven't got a big project on, or they make plans and cancel, or when you're with them, they don't hold your hand as much, or when you're with them, that when you're going to reach them, they kind of pull away. Then when you challenge them and you say, what's wrong? And you ask a question and they go, no, I'm fine. It's just me, I'm going through stuff. That's when their mind is elsewhere. Their mind is on someone else or something else. Now, these subtle signs I'm talking about isn't about the person stressed at work or they're having family issues. This is about how you and this person are connecting. So if they're showing these signs that they are being distant when you're trying to be slightly intimate with them, and even just holding their hand, or even you're just showing some kind of affection, then you know that there's something a bit not right with them, and they may be ready to start checking out of the relationship. So one of the other subtle signs is, if you do the law of attraction and both of you have come together along that line, one of the big things, one of the obvious signs is that whenever you're manifesting things together, it feels blocked. It feels no matter what you're focused upon, it doesn't seem to come to fruition as quick. So you may be working together to go on holiday, and everything seems to be going well. You're both manifesting, everything's coming into your aura, coming into your space, coming into your reality, but your partner is struggling. And then you question them, and their reaction is the important part. If they say, well, no, I'm just stressed out about work and blah, 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 then there's another sign that they're not quite there, especially that you both are working towards trying to achieve a greater good for yourselves and for your future moving forward. Because, right, she or he is your partner, and they are the ones that you two should be learning to build and manifest the things together. Now, if your manifestation is blocked, right, and in your life you're kind of cool and everything's going really well, then remember who you're manifesting for and what you're manifesting for. You're manifesting for both of you. And the same with your partner. If their manifestation is blocked, then you know that they are manifesting something else. So Everyone talks about manifestation and law of attraction like it's a load of rubbish, but it's a key sign to show you that this person is just not checking in or along the same rails on that train line with you. So maybe it is time for you to kind of have that conversation with them. One of the other subtle signs is that their energy and their words don't match yours. Okay, so for example, let me give you an example here. You're working with them and you're building something together. It could be you're living in different accommodations and you're trying to get some money together to live together. Or let's say you're living together and you're going to buy a bigger place, or you're going to go and do up somewhere. And there seems to be issues over and over and over and over, seem to be manifesting. And however, your other half, stuff outside, seems to be in flow. Now remember, when you're both manifesting and everything is going well in their life and manifestation is at peak, doing really, really, really well, but yet both of you are struggling to manifest stuff in your life for your relationship, and both of you are outside manifesting really well, the cars, the house, the family, it's in siblings, spending time with siblings, and things are happening, and things you are working on with your siblings are working out really well. And the same with your partner, and within your relationship, things seem to be blocked. Hey, you need to really check yourself. You really need to look at what's actually going on with your relationship, because your relationship is like two twin flames. When you get together, one flame, two flame, get together makes one flame. Yeah? And I don't understand why that flame will struggle unless one of the flames is dim. And remember, it's the intention of manifestation for you both to achieve something for yourselves as a couple. So if, as I said, everything is going well in their lives and in yours, but your relationship seems to be struggling and things don't seem to be manifesting for you, maybe you need to address that. Maybe you need to check where you both are on the same page, because that energy together should be manifesting stuff real rapidly, real quickly, without any hurdles. However, if there is any hurdles, you should be able to overcome them quite frequently. Just jamming. Anyway, right, moving on. So the next one I'm going to talk about is meditation and insight. Okay, meditation and insight. This is important. Now, you are not too sure whether they're 100% sure they are in this to win it. Yeah. And you're thinking, your gut's telling you, look, something's not right. Meditation. Going to meditation. Ask the creator to help you to find out what's going on. Maybe there's something going on in their life they don't want you to know about. And if there is not aligned in your life, the universe will show you. But if you ignore it and you just stay by the wayside, you're just going to be facing some dark times, my friend. So, meditation, it's not a dark meditation. This is not what I'm saying. You're not meditating against hurting somebody or meditating to make that person feel pain. But what you are actually doing, you are trying to manifest what the bumps in the roads are with your relationship. But if you're just still, again, ignoring it, and you go into meditation and then you see the signs and you ask, the universe to go, okay, show me what's going on, what's wrong with my relationship, how it can be fixed. They're the key things. Second point you can do with meditation is you can ask them to show you what is the situation. It could be an element of, I don't know, it could be a sign. Yeah, it could be a picture that represents what your partner is feeling or sensing. But there's nothing wrong with meditating, because at the end of the day, this is about your well-being and your relationship. Your relationship should be rock solid. And if you're both struggling, then maybe it's time to start going, okay, well, let's meditate together. The other point is, let me just add this to it. If you say to your partner, look, obviously there's something going on, let's meditate together, and they reluctant to meditate with you, my friend, there's a big sign. Big sign. Question mark. Why wouldn't they want to meditate with you? Because meditation is about collaboration and bringing together of souls. So if they're going or making excuses, they can't meditate, they don't feel right, they're ill, they're tired, and all the rest of it, and you keep going on about it and you keep asking, then they get ratty with you. Think about it. But the other point I want to say about meditation, when you meditate, try and be connected with your hands. Hold the person's hand and meditate together. That would help with the yin and the yang, or both of you. And you will sense the flow. And also sense the not so flow. Okay, now let me bring this to a close. Because I don't like this vibration. This vibration isn't good. You know, I have a friend, right, who all of us, my friends, know that the partner is acting weird amongst our family, our friend group. But my friend is just not seeing it. Yeah, this is a couple of years ago. And when we addressed it, you know, we were reluctant to talk about it, but we were giving examples to our friend. And you can see on their face they knew, but they weren't ready to face that fact until about a month later, when my friend came to me and said, you know what, I think there's something up here. So what we did a bit of meditation together. So we started meditating with, you know, sending some distant healing to my friend's partner. And what we sensed, both of us, without even talking to each other, what we sensed was a blockage. So what we looked at, and I said to my friend, look at used to as two individuals, yeah, two people. And see, you connected with the energies, yeah, you connected. And then project your energy onto yourself, onto the image, and see which one is weaker. And in the meantime, I was doing the same so with my friend. And what we saw was the partner was true. In my mind, I saw that. My friend saw it as well. And then we challenged and looked at it. So we challenged it and we kind of spoke about it, and we done a bit of coaching and counseling with it. And we kind of eventually, they kind of eventually spoke and found out that they weren't ready to move forward and live together. But the partner was a bit nervous about saying it. But that's important to talk about. You know, it's important to know where you both stand on that level, on your relationship level. So let me close this down. If you walk into a room and you just feel the vibe is not right, and especially when your partner's friends are there and they go quiet, there's something up. Yeah, that's a massive obvious sign. So I'm going to end on that one, because when you walk in a room and their friends are there, whether it's girlfriends, a friend, your partner's a girl, and their friends go quiet when you walk in the room, massive red flag. Guys as well, when guys go quiet and a girl walks in the room, massive red flag. So what do you do in this scenario? There's a scenario which you need to address. That is a situation you need to talk about, because clearly your partner will tell their friends what's going on. I can guarantee it. And you do the same. There's probably a group of friends that you have that you're really tight with, and you probably chat to and talk about what you're facing, what you're going through. So my friends, I'm going to end it on that one. I hope it's helped, and I hope it's given you a bit of insight for you to clear this a bit more and clear this. Yeah. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Share it with somebody that you feel is going through something similar. That you feel that you may be the friend that senses something about your friend. Send this to them if you don't address it yet, and say, listen to this. Listen to what this guy is talking about. That OG, Matthew OV, knows he's sick. So if you don't want to take it head on, send this video to them. You know, because this video isn't about calling the person out. It is about them taking ownership and for the relationship to be put back on track. This is why I do the videos. It isn't about splitting the relationship. It is about seeing the small flags before they become big flags. Yeah. Anyway, I'm Matthew LV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace, love and light.